it's officially the weekend. Yes, it is. I am looking forward to this weekend because, wait for it, we're putting on a garage sale. Now, I'll be the first to admit that I do not like preparing for a garage sale. I don't like it. It's not fun. My wife will argue that I didn't even do anything to prepare for it, but I helped. But I don't like preparing for it. I just like putting on the garage sale. I like seeing stuff go out. I like making deals and negotiating with people. I like handling the money. It's a fun process, and you get to meet people that you probably never would have met otherwise. So, yeah, it's fun to interact in that way. We're doing it tonight and tomorrow. The whole town is actually doing garage sales right now. Like, it's the town-wide garage sale to kind of help boost everybody's advertisements. Everybody gets a chance to put their listing out there, and so it's not just ours. There's a bunch of them going on. So there are people from other areas that are going to be coming in too to shop and look around. So it's a good opportunity to get rid of a bunch of crap that you don't want to have in your house anymore, taking up space. This year, we're doing something even more on top of that. Whatever doesn't sell, we're boxing up and we're donating. We're just getting rid of it. We're not going to save it for another garage sale or store it for any longer. We're just getting rid of it. And so that'll clear up and free up some space. That stuff that I talked about a while back, that when you accumulate more stuff, you have more to maintain. We're getting that out of the way. We're just doing away with stuff in hopes that it'll free up, space. It'll free up time. You might think, well, why do you want to free up space? If you're trying to get rid of stuff, why do you want space for more stuff? Not necessarily for more stuff. It's just to separate and move the things that we do want to keep, to have more room to store them so that they're not, stacked on top of each other or pushed to the back or whatever it may be. Just an opportunity to clear out, clean house, kind of start over, prepare for the winter time when you're going to be all cooped up inside in the cold weather. It'll be a good opportunity to reassess and refresh. So I'm looking forward to that, in the sense of it's going to make us feel better. It's going to pad our pockets for a little while. I just hope it's successful. A little bit of upsetting news in the world of teachers, specifically 4th grade teachers at my school. We had applied back in May. That's a really cool little vehicle. We had applied back in May to be approved to go to this conference in Peoria, and just heard back that only 2 of us are permitted to go, and I'm not one of them because I'm a guy, and we'd have to get 2 hotel rooms, and the school doesn't want to pay for 2 hotel rooms. So there's a discrimination thing there going on that if I really were inclined, I could probably take up with some more official business, but I'm not really worried about that. It's more disappointing that we don't all just get to go and enjoy the atmosphere of the conference together. I went last year. It was fun. Had a good time. But there are 4 of us that are, that want to go together and hang out. We didn't even all 4 get to go last year. Only 3 of us got to go. And so this year, out of solidarity, the 2 ladies that were approved are actually not going to go either. They're just going to bow out and give up their spot. So that's discouraging. The more discouraging part is that going to this conference gives me a lot of professional development hours, which I need in order to renew my teaching license, which expires in June of next year. So I could have used the extra clock hours, but it is what it is. I'll find some other clock hours to get in and add to my docket, as it were. But that was some upsetting news we received this week, that it's not going to happen for us this year. Hopefully next year. The downside is that one of the group is retiring, and so she won't be going with us next year, even if we do get to go. But part of it's budget reasons that we can't afford all four, but the other part, and here's what gets me, is that we're too short on substitutes. And that is what really ticks me off, because there are certainly enough people around that would substitute in a school, but our administration is bent on the fact, or the idea, that she only wants to use the ones that we've used before. Now, maybe there is a sub shortage. I don't know. I'm not in charge of keeping track of that list and calling people and having them say no or whatever. But I find it hard to believe that there's nobody that you could call in to come and take care of a classroom for a day. On the plus side of that, my brother's coming back to town. Sam will be back October 1st. He will be back from Minnesota from his internship, and he has expressed some interest in doing some substitute teaching, which I think is really cool. I think he will be really good at it. I think he'll enjoy it. The kids that he works with will enjoy it. So I get to put his name in to the list for our school and potentially get to work with him or travel with him to there for a couple of days out of the year, here and there, which I think could be a lot of fun. Just a little bit plus side, little silver lining to the cloud that is not going to the conference in Peoria. So to sum up this relatively short video compared to some of my other ones lately, garage sale this weekend, no reading conference, Sam comes home in less than a month. See you on Monday.